Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's Michelle, your practical priestess here at Divinely Genuine. Here to do my first pick a card tarot reading. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll give you a moment to decide on which pile is calling to you. The one here with amethyst is the first pile. We've got a smoky quartz on the second pile and calcite on the third pile. If you want to take a moment, pause, take some deep breaths, and decide which pile is calling to you. And this reading is to figure out what can you do, what can you focus on for self-love at this time. We're going to go ahead and start with pile 1. We've got the Devil card. We've got the Fool. We've got an Ace of Cups. And we have Stand Your Ground. Where can I put this? Let's see. Okay. So what this is telling me is that in the areas of self-love, for you who picked pile 1, the best thing for you guys to do right now is the Devil card is saying to let go of the chains that bind you. What is holding you back? What is holding you back from moving forward as the Fool does? The Fool moves forward without much thought. He's ready to go explore. He's on a mission. He knows he's taken care of by the universe. It is kind of foolish, but he definitely moves forward. He doesn't let things hold him back, like the Devil card with these chains that bind him. Okay? And as you do that, the Ace of Cups, oh my gosh, sorry. The Ace of Cups comes through, is what I was going to say. As you let go of these chains that bind you, you move forward for what you like. The Ace of Cups comes through, giving your soul a renewal of love, a renewal of a soulmate kind of love, a divine love. It's a beautiful way to practice self-love, is to let go of things that don't serve you. Move forward in a direction that you want to go, that you willingly want to go. And there's a divine love there to be found for yourself and from the divine. And the more love that you connect to energetically, the more love that comes in. And it's a beautiful kind of love, the Ace of Cups. And then you're told to stand your ground, to not go backwards to those things that were binding you and holding you back, but to move forward, happily moving forward as the Fool does, so that you'll be blessed with an abundance of love. For those of you that picked pile 1, I hope you liked that. For pile 2, we've got our smoky quartz. Let's see what we got. Okay. We have the Tower card. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the 2 of Cups. And Miracle Healing. For those of you who picked pile 2, it's much like the last reading, really, in the way that the Tower card is tearing apart. It's a little less control than than what we have with the first pile. Anyway, it's falsely built parts of yourself being torn down. Sometimes it is chaotic. Other times you can be more willing to allow. Knowing that your better self will emerge and come through. That the only thing that will be left is what is good and what is pleasing and what should be in your life. So allow the universe to take away what is no longer working in your life. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is saying to practice self-love by not only letting go of falsely built parts of yourself, but also by mastering your trade. And as you master your trade and you stack up these pentacles, you then will know your value more. And in knowing your value more, you can receive the beautiful union of the Two of Cups, which is a soulmate love. It's union, it's receiving love. So you see, as you understand your value and master your skill, you attract then a beautiful love because you have let go of this false stuff that you've built and you've mastered your skill and you've welcomed in a more abundant life with money, skill, money, resources, and love. And in that, you'll receive a miracle healing. Thank you for those of you that chose pile 2. I hope you liked it. And for those of you who chose pile 3, we've got calcite. I love this one. Let's see what we got. We have the Princess of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Alchemist, and detoxification. Okay, so for you guys, the Princess of Cups, she's listening to her emotions. She's listening to how she feels. The Ten of Wands is carrying too much burden, way too much weight. So I believe what this is trying to say is that as you tune into your emotions, as the Princess of Cups has or is, you use your creativity as the Princess of Cups has learned to. She's perfected her creative pursuits, her art, her music. She's tapped in. Okay? Then the burden can be changed. You don't have to carry it all then. You can then move into this energy of the alchemist. You can take this creative pursuit, not carry this heavy burden, and learn how to be an alchemist with what inspires you, with your arts, with your emotions, with what's important to you, your music, your creative pursuits. And you can turn them into the mundane. So you see, the alchemist, he takes what's in the spiritual world and he brings it into fruition in the mundane. He's also the magician. Okay? So you take your creativeness, you stop carrying this heavy burden, and you take those creative pursuits and you bring it into fruition. And you also are, the advice is saying to detox. And as you learn to detox and let go of what's not good for you, carrying way too much that's not good for you, that's toxic for you, you learn to use your creativity and become the alchemist to create the world that you want, the world that is more loving to yourself. And that's pile number 3. I hope you guys liked it. If you did,